to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Perfectly timed. Nine runs out of there. India, a 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Going with pace now. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Srilanka, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. India 15 for none. Smacks that away through the gap. Good shot, a beauty.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early. Got onto the front foot and it raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the field with a great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Edged. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Perfectly timed. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 4 off it. India 34 for none.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh my, that's racing away. Needs a direct hit. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Gill waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. Rohit drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Seven runs added in that over. India a 55 for 1. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Couldn't get it through the field. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the over. India are 77 for 1.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. A great shot off the back foot.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Perfectly timed. Finds the fielder with that shot. Four runs added in the over. India are 81 for 1. Tikchana has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Doesn't beat the infield. Was quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Five runs added in the over. India are 92 for 1. Tikchana from the pavilion end. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Four runs added in the over. India 103 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Gorgeous cover drive. Nothing to stop that.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot through the gap.
Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Pinged off the bat.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Tikshana from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 123 for 1. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses everything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Srilanka, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
End of the over. India are 141 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 4 off it. India are 145 for 1. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot and punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over, 9 off it. India 154 for 1.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Brilliant diving stop. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's the over. India 155 for 1. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Massive outside edge. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Was quick onto that in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A big one, 12 runs out of there. India 167 for 1. Hasaranga from the pavilion end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Five runs in that over. India are 172 for 1. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
On 49. A quick single maybe.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
"13 runs added there. India 185 for 1.
Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up and really has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Doesn't beat the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Four runs added in that over. India 189 for 1. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good shot. Beauty.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's high. there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. India 203 for 1. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Back-to-back boundaries, and they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. Big edge.
We didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Srilanka coming into the attack from the stadium end. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. End of the over. 9 off it. India 227 for 1. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. 13 runs added there. India 240 for 1. Srilanka from the stadium end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India 251 for 1. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Could that be out? Looks like it.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Edged it. It's a big shout from the bowler. The ball was close to the bat. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beats the field with a great shot. That's the over. India, 262 for 3.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
How will the bowler respond?
Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. India, 274 for 3. Dives and takes a nice catch. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Goes over the top with that shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. It could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the leg early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Srilanka, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Got that away nicely. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Srilanka from the stadium end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. No, terrible shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Was quick onto that in the infield. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Smacks that away through the gap. 10 runs added in that over. India 297 for 4. Perfectly timed. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary. Edged it.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Sharma is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
15 runs added there. India 312 for 4. Tikshana back on now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Three added in that over. India 315 for 4. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Nice shot, straight to Gully. Great take by Gully. What a fantastic bit of fielding. The bowler is ecstatic. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 10 runs added there. India 325 for 5. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged. Pandya staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Pandya challenging the decision. It looked out wide, I've got to be honest. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over. 7 off it. India 332 for 6.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Drilled that one away. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Tikshana from the stadium end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Too wide. It's there to be hit. He's really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. That's the over. India, 354 for 7. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Straight to the fielder. Off the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 10 off it. India, 364 for 8. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4 surely.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. End of the over. 8 off it. India, 372 for 8.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Can't get that outside the ring field. Got that away nicely.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and punches the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Perfectly timed. There's a chance if it hits. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Tikshana coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Amazing. What a great way to end the innings. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Singh coming in.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the first over. The batting team are now 1.
KL Rahul coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Shami, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the stadium end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Drilled that one away.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations though.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
3 down in the second innings, and it seems like they've stalled out here in the chase. Need to start looking at rotating the strike more at the least.
2 straight and punched through the leg side.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.